5 minutes past the hour. It's 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to the call, everyone. Again, it is Johnny G here. Today is Wednesday, the what is it? The 24th of March. I'm actually getting ready to go to Miami. I'm flying to Miami tomorrow morning, just for the weekend. I'm going there for a week, for the weekend, just for a little mini vacation with my girlfriend. And obviously, you know, while I'm there, it's going to be nice and sunny. And oops, sorry guys, let me just my mic just came out here. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and get started. Today's webinar, you're going to learn how this guy, and I'll reveal his name in a minute, this guy, for now we'll call him Mr. X. Mr. X is going to show you a simple system that you can use to put up simple little website. That he's going to be doing a live demonstration. Okay, Mr. X is going to be doing a live demonstration of how you can put up a simple website. And these sites earn, these are not exact figures, but on average they earn between $5 to $20 per day. All right, so you put up one site, and it's going to make you $5 to $20 per day. Now that doesn't sound like life-changing income, but what if you could put up 20 of these websites up every day? And what if you could do it without having to know anything technical, without having to spend much time, and without having to do much work? Would that excite you? Well, guys, that's exactly what you're going to learn. And the reason I decided to put this webinar on is because I got a lot of emails from my subscribers, my members, who were asking me, can you show me a simple system that I won't, something that I can do in my spare time? Because a lot of the people who emailed me, have full-time jobs, okay, and they want something that they can spend, probably about 30 minutes to an hour a day. So something that they could probably do maybe during their lunch break, or maybe after you come home from work. Maybe spend 30 minutes to an hour every day and start seeing results with very, very fast. Okay, so what I did is I went and searched around, and to cut a long story short, I came across this guy in an internet marketing forum who was talking about this, how he's creating these little one-page websites that are making $5 to $20 a day. And he's able to put up 20 to 30 of these sites every single day. And he does it very, very fast. And he's going to show you in this webinar, he's going to show you a live demonstration of him putting it up, okay? And he's going to show you how you can automate this. And this is one thing I want to stress, okay? Automation is very, very important, because once you have a system that works, you want to automate it, because once you can automate the system, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen is you're going to start automating your income, all right? And it's going to allow you to have that time freedom, so you can be doing the things that you want to do, and while you're having fun and spending time with your family and your friends and your loved ones, doing the things you want to do, you'll still be making money, okay? That's what's known as autopilot income. However, the steps you need to know first, you need to have a system, and then you need to automate that system. And that's what Mr. X is going to be teaching you on this special webinar today. All right, so guys, what I'm going to do is, without any further ado, I know you guys are pretty excited to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you Mr. X. Mr. X, are you there? And are you ready to teach my subscribers some fantastic information?
Well, thank you very much for the very, very kind intro, Jenny. And for those of you that don't know my name is Greg Jacobs. Some of you might know me. I see somebody who just said my name there in the question box, John. So John knows me already. But before we go ahead and go and continue forward, I am on the other side of the world from Janny right now. I'm in the tropics. Can everybody just give me a little yes to make sure that you can hear me? Just say I can hear you, Greg, and it's all loud and clear. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Very, very good stuff. The next thing I wanted to go and ask you guys to make sure that so I know the level that we're dealing with, and I know whether is to tell me a little bit about your online income right now. I want to know if you're currently making money online, or I want to know if you're currently making money online, or if you're an intermediate, or you're making $0 per day online. Oh, we have somebody making $100 a day, $200 a month. And we have a lot of people not earning. Okay. Oh, we have somebody doing $2,000 a month. But overall, we have one person making $10,000 a month, and they're actually one of my clients. Okay, great. Okay, well then there you go. Okay, the person making $10,000 a month in a room already works with me. Okay, but that's okay. Everybody has to go start. Everybody has to go start somewhere. So I guess the reason why. I guess the reason why you're all here today, and I'm seeing people that are making, probably about 90% of you in the room aren't making any money, and about 10% are. And out of that 10% that's making money, probably about 5 of them are making enough money to go and completely support themselves. Making up over $5,000 a month, which is really possible, and not that hard if you go and apply the correct systems and the correct automation. It's just a matter of knowing what to do. So what Janny was talking about earlier is I came up with a system, okay, and this system it was a manual system at first, okay. So what was happening is I used to work for a large corporation as an international sales manager. So I guess it was a 9-to-5 job, but it was a traveling job. So I was traveling around to lots of different places, but it was a job nevertheless. And I wanted to find a way that I could. I used the term before I did, break the ceiling. So even though I was being well paid relatively, I still had a mortgage, and I still had car payments, and I still had to show up at the office every day. So I was I guess what you would call a well cared for slave. And I guess that's the term. I guess that's the term we can use. And yeah, people are like, yeah, been there. I totally understand. And so I wanted to find a way that I could break the ceiling. Not just a way to get a promotion, or increase my retirement or retire a little bit early, but a way so that I could really change my lifestyle to, I guess, live the lifestyles of the rich and famous, if you want to say metaphorically. And through extreme trial and error, I came up with a little system. Okay, now this was a manual system, and after all was said and done, I came up with a 27-point checklist that I would work approximately 20 hours, okay? Now, with this 20 hours of work, what I would output is a little website, okay? And this little website would make me, it varied, but let's just say for the baseline, about $200 per month, okay? So you guys tell me what's going on there. I'm working for 20 hours. And for that 20 hours of work, I get a website that makes me $200 a month. What's the problem here? Tell me what the problem is here. Just type into the question box. Yep, Sean. Yep, you guys got it there. Slave wages. It's not automated. You only have one site. Yeah. Too much time setting it up. Yeah, and the problem is number one, I don't have 20 hours. Okay, between my family and my full time job, I had about 20 free hours a month. Okay, so what it meant is every month I could essentially go and set up one of these sites and make a little bit of money. Nevertheless, I was making money online, and maybe that's what some of you are making. The people who said you're making a couple $100s a month. Maybe you have one of those little websites that you took a lot of work to go and set up. Okay. Now, the issue here is that we can liken it in a metaphor to the fact that I was sitting on a gold mine. Okay, I held the deed to the gold mine. I knew where the gold in the ground was, but I was digging with a little shovel, a little hand shovel. Okay, so I know where the gold is. I know how to make money. I know that if I spend 20 hours of work, I can put up one of these sites, and it's going to consistently make me $200 a month. However, the issue is that's only $200 a month. I want to know how to make $20,000 a month. Okay, so I'm sitting on the gold mine. I have a little hand shovel. I know the gold's there. I can't get to the gold. What's my next logical step? You tell me. What's the next logical step that I went and took after that? Guys. There you go. Automate and profit. Duplicate. Make more sites. Get a bigger shovel. Get tools to get it. Oh, get power tools. There you go. Okay, power tools. Okay, you guys got it. Okay, I was sitting on a gold mine. I was sitting on the gold mine. I knew there was gold underneath me. Okay, I was like, how am I going to get to these goals? So, like you guys said, Walter just said it again, and everybody's saying it here, is I had to figure a way to automate my system. Okay, I had to go and figure a way where I could go and take this 20 hours of work that I was doing and essentially pare it down into a way where it would fit in with my lifestyle, where I wouldn't have to be spending all this time to do it. So what I did, and this actually, I'm kind of time jumping on you right now, because this one and took a year to do. I went and metaphorically hooked myself up to one of those machines that went and like recorded all of my actions that I did on the internet. And what it did, and what we did, I mean, it was the programmer, is we essentially created a program, software, that went and took what would previously take me 20 hours of dedicated and hard and sweating work, and reduced that into a very, very simple process that would only take me 5 minutes using the software. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, do you guys see the alarm bells going off in your head right now? The amazingness, because what I've just told you is I had a system that for 20 hours of work I could put up a website that would make me $200 a month. Okay, but then what I've just told you now is I went and developed a software that would take that 20 minutes of work and bring it down into 5 minutes of simply using software. So what does that essentially mean I've created? Oh, come on. We're seeing there. Yes, I essentially created my own little money printing press. Okay? I've essentially created my own little, I have my old gold mine, and now I have the tools to essentially go and extract the gold from the ground. Okay? And a money monster, that's what somebody just said, it's a money monster, it's a money tree. And it essentially is. It's just a matter of how much I decide to go and use the software, depending on how I want to go and control my income. And this software, it's called WP Mage. Has anybody here on the call heard of WP Mage before? It is quite legendary among inner circles. It is currently off the market. It can't be bought publicly. WPMAGE. Yeah. So we have a few people. I have one. Like I said, I had one of my clients there. I have a few clients there. Okay. So the people that have heard of before, fantastic. You know what you're about to go see, even though you may have never had a chance to go and take advantage of it before. The people who haven't seen it, I want you to go and hold on for the ride of your life, because I'm going to be showing you one of the most incredible pieces of software and automation you've ever seen. Okay, so let me go ahead and change my screen over, and it's going to take a few minutes. Let me know when we're on this new screen. Okay. And while we're waiting, okay. So we're on the new screen right now. Okay. So this is called CPMage, and what this does is this is going to go and install on your hosting account. Okay. Now, who here has a web host account already? Okay. Let me just get a good feeling if you already have a web hosting account or you don't, and just type in where you're hosting your websites. Yeah. Okay. So, does people here not have a hosting account? No. Okay. So what's happening here is I'm seeing a lot of people, probably over 50-60% have a hosting account, or most are saying something like HostGator, or BrainHost, or something, or Bluehost, and then a number of other web hosts. Okay. So what this is right here is called CPMage. Now what CPMage is this installs on your hosting account, okay? And we actually go and install it for our clients, so they don't have to go do all the complicated install stuff. So this is your starting point, okay? This is actually where you go ahead and start your experience, your forte into seriously creating automated online incomes, okay? So as you see here, we've broken it down into a pretty simple 4-step process. Step 1, pick your domain. Step 2, keyword list. Step 3, build your website. And step 4, get your site indexed. Okay. Now, at this point, I want you to, we were just kind of getting warmed up. At this point, what I want you to do is I want you to give me your full attention, and I want you to get out a notepad and a pencil and start taking notes, because I'm going to be giving you some very, very practical information that you can use for any of your internet businesses, okay? Whether you use software or you have another internet business besides software, I'm going to be giving you some very, very practical information that you can go and... Oh, we have one person saying, this webinar is boring. Okay, do you want me to go and do... you want me to go and dance for you guys? But I'm about to show you how you're going to make money, so we're gonna go liven it up right now, okay? Okay. So we'll start making it very, very interesting. If I start showing you actual techniques how you can go and make some serious money, then I don't think it's going to be boring anymore. Okay. So what I'm going to show you right now is. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of positive reinforcement from people saying, "You're not boring, Greg. You're not boring. I'm loving it." Tell the board person to go make some money. Okay, so I need to make sure that everybody's on the same page as me, because I could get really technical and geeky, and I can, but I don't. If I got too technical and too geeky, then what's essentially going to what's essentially going to happen is I'm going to go lose a lot of people. Okay, so I don't want to be too much of a geek. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do when building your site is you need to purchase a domain name. Okay, now the traditional SEO method, if you go take any course or you learn SEO from somebody, the traditional method which they're going to go teach you is buy a domain name, and then put up a website, and then go spend time and money getting backlinks to that website. Okay. Now, getting backlinks to the website, Google will see these backlinks, give your site authority, and essentially go and send you traffic. Okay. Now, the issue with that, of course, is you have to go and spend time getting these backlinks. And if you don't have time, you have to spend money getting these backlinks. So the first way that we're going to go and cut our 20 hours to go create this website into the 5 minutes what I want to show you is we're going to buy what's called an expired domain. Now, does anybody here know what an expired domain is? I want the people who said I was boring to answer. Do you know what an expired domain is? Where's the boring people? Okay, one of them. Okay, There are two people who said I was boring. Okay, one of the boring people said, "Yeah, I know what it is." Okay, cool. Okay, well, okay. So what you're gonna go do is you're gonna go get the you're gonna go to a website called tdname.com. TDNAM. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go there right now because I need you to focus here, but. Just write this down, tdnam.com, okay? And what TDNAM, we call it TDNAM, is a part of GoDaddy. And what happens is when people go and register domains at GoDaddy and they go and spend time building hundreds of backlinks and getting authorities, quite often they'll let these go and expire. So what TDNAM has is, what's the spelling of the site? Okay, I'll spell it again. tdnam.com. Okay. What happens is GoDaddy at any given point has about 100,000 expiring domains from domains that people purchased, and they decided for some reason they don't want these domains anymore. Okay. And so you can essentially go to the GoDaddy marketplace and search through all these hundreds of thousands of domain names and find one that has a lot of backlinks in it, okay? Finding one that has a lot of backlinks in it, then obviously this is going to go and this is going to go and get a lot of authority, okay? Now, the main issue here, obviously, is with all of these backlinks. To go and to sift through these hundreds and hundreds of thousands of websites, it obviously goes and takes you way more time than it needs to go and find that. So so let me just give you let me let you guys go ahead and guess what have I essentially done. What have I essentially done to go and automate this process? You guys tell me. You're right. I've went and created a software that will go and search through the hundreds of thousands of domain names and go and pare it down to the couple hundred, in this case usually about 500, that already have existing backlinks. So this is one of my softwares you're seeing on the screen right now. It's called janimage. Okay. Now what janimage does is, you can see here, it goes and finds the best domains on GoDaddy that already have page rank. So you can see these domains right here. They have a page rank of 2. They have sites indexed in Google, and they have backlinks coming from Yahoo. Okay. So by doing this, I'm able to go and buy a website that essentially goes and has instant traffic. So I can go and use janimage and go and buy one of these websites, put up something on it, and it goes and gets instant traffic. Okay. Does that make sense, everybody? Are we all on the same page now? Yeah. Okay, very good. Okay, and this is called janimage. Okay, the next thing we want to go do. People are like, good. Let's go see more. Let's go see here. The next thing we want to go do is we're going to go ahead and go back into the software and create our website. Now this is going to be a very fast process. This is essentially only going to take me 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. So we simply go and do build a new site. And Janny, well, let me ask you guys in the audience. What do we want to go ahead and build the site on? So let me get some answers. Give me some niches that we want to go build the site on, and then afterwards, Janny, you can go ahead and give me your input, what you want to build the site on. Let's go ahead and type what niche you think we should go build the site on inside. What are some of your favorite niches out there on the internet? Oh, we have first one, dog grooming, dog food, LCD TV, dating, dog training, travel, scented candles, employment, diet, making money, weight loss, bird watching. Good idea, John. Huh? You know about bird watching. Music, weight loss, tattoo, how to make money online, iPad, weight loss, anime, health, Forex, make money, dog training again, a lot of for dog training, piano lessons, social networking, making money, color sorting, secret travel, tattoo, photography, muscle builder, very mind control. Okay, we can maybe make a website on mind control. Okay, it's pretty cool stuff I'd like to learn a little bit about. I don't know anything about mind control. iPad 2, cartoon yourself, typing, video games, mobile, iPhones, green energy, big and tall clothing, jogging, making fishing flies. Hey, wait, somebody tried to catch me. I'm not saying that one. Okay, you guys don't try to get funny with me there. Some guys tried to catch me. He wrote something there I shouldn't write. He shouldn't have wrote, but okay. Survival gear. Okay. So what we're gonna go do is I think we're gonna go do one on. I think we're gonna go make a site on dog training now. Dog training is generally a fantastic niche because what essentially happens is that there's hundreds of thousands of people who go and get new dogs across the world every day, and essentially, well, these dogs don't listen to them. Okay, so there is a very, very large demand for dog training products, and people are, in addition to dog training, dog supply. So it is. I don't want to throw numbers around that I don't understand. I'm not going to say it's $1 billion or multi-million-dollar market. I have no idea how big of a market it is, but I do know that it's a very, very profitable market to go and promote on the internet. Okay, so let's go ahead here and make a little site here. So it's training the dog. Products online.com. Okay, I'm just doing it as for people that can understand what I just typed in. I'm just going to do it as a subdomain for off of one of my main sites for demonstration purposes. Okay, so all we do is simply go and click create, and then we get to a page that looks like this. Okay, just let me know when that screen goes ahead and switches over. Now, who here in the audience has installed WordPress manually? I'm not talking about using Fantastico or using like an automatic software or anything, but who here has actually like unzipped the files and uploaded them and created their own databases before? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for the people in the audience that have actually went and done that before, this screen might actually look a little bit familiar. Okay. What we've done is we've actually taken the basic WordPress installer and we've essentially went and hacked it to pieces and then put it back together with a few extra goodies when and placed on it. Okay. Now for the people that have never installed WordPress manually before, don't worry, you're never going to have to do it. I was just using that as a reference point for people that haven't. So all we need to do now is simply fill in a few fields, click a few buttons, and then we're going to have a website. This really only takes 5 minutes, but I'm going to go a little bit slower to make sure that everybody essentially understands what we're doing and what you're going to be doing once you get your hands on this. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is have a name of a blog title, obviously. So we're going to go name the blog title Dog Training and Supplies, and then the blog tagline can be like rollover. Okay. The The next thing which we're going to go put in there is our license key, which is individual to you. Okay, so I have a license key that I'll put in there. Once you have this, you're going to have a license key that you'll put in there too. Okay. The next thing we're going to go put in is Preston's asking, is this live? Yes, this is live. This is not a recording. We're actually here. Okay. Thanks, Preston. So the next thing that we're going to go do is put in our WordPress API key. Okay. Now let me go ahead and ask people here in the audience, why do we need a WordPress API key? Come on. Let me go. Come on. Give me your best guess. Why do you need a WordPress API key? Okay. Very, very good. Some people got it. Fantastic. Okay. We need a WordPress API key for two reasons. Okay. The first reason why you need a WordPress API key is if you've ever had your own blog or you've been browsing the internet and you see that what happens is people go and leave spam comments on a lot of these blogs. Okay, they're unscrupulous people that go and comment with the hopes of getting some attention to their sites, but the comments don't add any value. Okay, so what the WordPress API key does is it essentially goes and stops the spam comments in their tracks. So if you have an API key, what it does is it stops people from spamming your blog. Okay, the second, excuse me, the second main purpose of a WordPress API key does is it goes and activates WordPress stats and WordPress tracking. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. We got a smart guy in the audience. Alexander. Alexander's correcting me. He says the API key doesn't do that. It's Akismet that does that, and the API key goes and activates Akismet. Thank you, Alexander, for clarifying that for us. Yes. Okay. So the reason you need the API key is to activate Akismet, which essentially is essentially the spam protection. The other reason why you need the API key is to activate WordPress stats. Okay, and WordPress stats is an easy way for you to go and get your tracking. It's interesting because I have people way different skill levels on the call right now. So if I like what Alexander just pointed out there, if I go and get too advanced like that, and I go into the exact details, I'm gonna lose like 80% of the people. I'm gonna go right over their head. So just to let you guys know. Okay. So let me go ahead and answer some of these questions. People are asking, where do I get a license key? Just backing up a little bit. I'm going to give you a license key once we start the advanced training. Okay, once the advanced training goes and gets started, we're going to go and give you your own personal license key. Okay. People are asking, how do I get a WordPress API key? It's a simple 2-minute process. You can Google it later and see how to do it, or I'm going to go through it in the advanced training. You just follow my directions. You click a few buttons, and you'll get it. It's one of the easiest things you'll ever do. Okay, so I'm not going to go through exactly how to go and get it on the call. Okay. So scrolling down here, the next thing that we're going to go do is we're going to go select our theme. Okay. Now the question that I have for you guys here is, I'm not going to use a custom theme. Okay, I do not go and build custom themes that only WP Mage users use. Okay, I actually go and find 30 of the world's most popular WordPress themes, 30 of the world's themes that are used by people all across the world and have thousands and thousands of other people using them, and I go and use those as well. Now, can anybody here go and tell me, why do I do that? Why don't I use unique and custom themes and instead go and use only the world's most popular websites? Okay, letting some of the answers come in here. Yep. Okay. Most of the answers that came in are absolutely correct. The main reason is this, okay, and this is a little bit of a search engine secret, okay, so this is something that's going to help your business beyond anything else that you learned today. The fact of the matter is that when Google goes and determines whether your website is going to, get love and get juice from people coming in, it looks at a number of different factors on your site, okay? And one of those factors that it looks at is your site's theme or template or design. And one of the things that Google goes and looks at is they'll look at all the other sites on the internet that are using that same theme or that same template. And what we found through extensive experimentation, trial and error, and testing is there is a certain amount of authority that goes and trickles down. So, if there's a famous blogger out there that's using a WordPress theme, and Google gives them a lot of love and a lot of traffic, if you go and use the same WordPress theme as that famous blogger, some of that blogger's authority is essentially going to go trickle down. Into your site essentially. Does that make sense for you guys? Yeah, very much so. Okay, so what we're doing is we're essentially piggybacking on the authority of everybody who has previously went and used that theme. On the flip side, if we used themes that were only original to WP Mage, what would happen is Google would notice that the only people, because they actually look at the code and the name of the theme and the structure of it, Google would essentially go and notice the fact that, wait a minute, the only people using this theme are all doing the same thing. Let's go take a closer look. And then what happens is we get less traffic. So there's a saying, the nail that stands out gets hammered down. So what we want to do is we essentially want to blend in. And by going and using established themes, it allows us to not only blend in, but also to go and piggyback off of the existing authority of essentially what's already working. Okay. So then there you go. Okay. So since we were doing a dog training site, let's go ahead and pick this right here. Wow, you guys are a tough crowd. This is the toughest crowd. We got people here who are all sorts of types. We have some people that are really learning, and then we have some people who are like, move on. Well, we got to go and make sure that everybody understands what I'm talking about. And but let me put it this way, guys. If you were already making hundreds of $1,000s a month and knew everything, you wouldn't be here right now. So if you're here and you want to learn what I'm teaching you, then absorb it, because what I'm teaching you, it's really good stuff. And if you think you know everything already, then that's totally fantastic. Go give me a call and maybe teach me something. But right now, I need this is the information that I need to teach, and I need to go and convey it in a way that people are going to go and learn. Because from my survey earlier, 90% of you guys are really getting this, and then there's a few really advanced users who like know everything already. And if you guys know everything already, then it's fantastic. Like, go teach me something, but not on this call. Okay? So let's go do this and quit. Quit harassing me, guys. If you're going to harass me, don't harass me, okay? Because I actually do read your questions, and I do go and respond. I do go and respond to everything. Okay, so we have our blog title, our tagline, our license key, our WordPress API key, our theme. Okay. Now the next thing we need to go do is we need to go ahead and fill in our affiliate IDs. Now, who here has an affiliate account already? Like, and just go ahead and type in where you have an affiliate account. Like, if you have one on Amazon, ClickBank, eBay, Commission Junction, just go ahead and type in where you have an affiliate account. Yeah, a lot of people here at ClickBank and Amazon, a lot of ClickBanks. link share. Okay, I saw link share. I saw some AdSense in there. Somebody's asking eBay. We have a few eBays. Somebody's asking, what's an affiliate account? Okay, well, I'll take 20 seconds to explain what an affiliate account is for people that don't know. An affiliate account is if you've ever purchased anything on Amazon, for example, I could put up a website going and reviewing one of those products on Amazon. Okay, and what's going to happen is if somebody goes to my website and clicks on the link and goes to Amazon and ends up purchasing that product, Amazon's going to go pay me up to an 8% commission just for referring them over. Okay, so that's the simplest explanation. That's the simplest explanation for what an affiliate account is. Okay, so what we're going to do in this section here is we're going to go fill in our affiliate IDs. So if you have an Amazon ID, you'll go ahead and go and fill that in. Okay. Same if you have an eBay ID, Overstock ID, Link Share, Shiitake, Commission Junction, ClickBank, AdSense. So whatever ID that you have, you definitely don't need all of these. Okay. You definitely do not need all these. We just give them as options for advanced users. Okay. Whatever you have. So like if you fill in your ClickBank ID, what's going to happen is when you go ahead and create your website, which we're going to do very, very shortly, and you're going to be doing it over and over again, is it's going to automatically populate it with your affiliate ID. So anybody who clicks on your ID within the website, you're going to go and essentially go and get paid for that. Okay? I think that makes sense to everybody. You're essentially being a middleman. Okay? So now the next thing that we're going to go do, and now this is where we're getting really, really into the magic part of WP Mange. Is right now it's March 2000. Right now it's March 2011. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set my posting right now. Okay. Remember I told you earlier about how I'm going to go and take my 20 hours of work and how I'm going to go part it down into essentially 5 minutes of point clicking and profiting. So what I want to do right now it's March 2011. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and backdate 2 years to March 2009. Okay. And I want to go and backdate. I want to go forward date a year to March 2012. Does anybody here know essentially what I've just done? No. Okay. We have a lot of people who don't know what I just done. Okay. Anybody want to take a guess? Okay. Well, once you guys, okay, we have a few people. Okay, a few entries coming in. Okay. So we about 50-50 people go. Okay. So this is actually getting into some of the real genius of it, and this is what's going to go and help your site do really well. Okay. Now, what happens normally is today in March 2011, I go and create a website. Okay. Now, just creating this website today, if somebody comes to my website tomorrow, they're going to be like, "Oh, great! You just created the website yesterday. Big wow! I'll come back in a year once your website's established and has some authority, and I know I can trust you." So what I've essentially done by going and backdating my posting for 2 years is I made it so that any human or search engine robot that comes to my site is going to look to them like I've essentially been posting for the last 2 years. It's going to look to them like that. And then forward dating to 2012, it's going to essentially look to them for the next year. If somebody comes to my site, it's going to be posting over and over and over again, so I don't actually have to go and maintain my site. So what I've essentially done by backdating and forward dating posts, I've brought it to the point where I've created a virtual Greg, a virtual me, somebody who it looks like to any reader and to any search engine that I've been posting for 2 years, and it's going to continue posting even if I never make my site. I make my Mage sites, and I never look at them again, and they keep posting over and over and generating money and traffic. So do you guys understand the power of what I've just explained you there in terms of the genius of that? And yeah? Yeah, it's very very powerful stuff in terms of that, because we essentially create a virtual. We essentially go and create a virtual human. Okay. Now people are asking, well, what would happen after 2012? Okay. Well, you don't have to necessarily have to go and forward date just to 2012. I can go forward date to 2020 if I want, okay? And then what's essentially going to happen is between now and 2020, it's essentially going to go post automatically for the next 9 years, okay? So I could just make my blog, set it to forward date to 2020, never look at it again, and it's going to go and it's going to go and essentially go and post. Okay, so I've went and created a virtual Greg. Very, very cool stuff. Let's go ahead and just leave that at 2012 for now. Okay. And people are saying, how far do you backdate your content? There's really no set rule. If you want to use a baseline, you can essentially backdate it as old as the domain that you just bought. So remember, we went and bought a domain earlier from janimage. See, it's all coming together now. Okay, we bought an old domain earlier from janimage. And what we essentially do is we go and backdate content to go and match the age of the domain. Ding, 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 ding. Light bulbs are going off in your head right now. Okay. Okay. So the next thing we want to do, let's go ahead and put it in a category right here. Let's go ahead and put in a category. And the next thing we want to do is, I told you we're going to go and backdate content essentially. Okay. Now, because we obviously have to get the content from somewhere on the internet. Okay, so we have I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different content sources you can choose from, and depending on what content you want for your Mage site, you can simply check and uncheck boxes. Okay, so if I want e-zine articles, I just check it. If not, I just uncheck it. Article Base, Yahoo News, Article Marketing Automation, which is a private article network of ours, which you're going to get access to. Yahoo Answers, Flickr Photos, YouTube videos, and Smart Tagging. Smart Tagging means like your post is tagged. Like if you write a blog post, you have to tag your post. So search engines can find it easier. This goes and tags it automatically. Okay. So I think that area is very, very clear. People are saying, why don't you just leave it all checked? Well, you can, but I like to mix it up a little bit. I like to mix it up, make my sites a little bit different, and I think in mixing it up, you do really a lot better. Okay. Now, some people are asking, what about unique content? Well, if you know, obviously we're pulling these articles from Article Base or from Yahoo Answers. Well, this is obviously content that's somewhere else on the internet, okay? So it's not going to be unique. Now, I don't want to get too deep into a debate on, whether duplicate content ranks or not. In my experience with my sites, you can go and put up content that is duplicate, and it's going to rank fine. Now, the reason being is because we create something called a mashup, okay? And I'll show you this later once the site goes and heads and gets up. But we create what's called a mashup. Okay, so for example, I'll take an article-based article, and I'll put it on the same page with a Flickr photo. But this article and this photo have never, in the history of the internet, been on the same page together. So in Google's eyes, in the search engine's eyes, we've created what's called a mashup. So even though it's a picture from somewhere else, an article from somewhere else, these two have never actually been in the same place on the internet before. Meaning, in Google's eyes, it essentially becomes unique in that regards. Okay. Now, so that's one of the reasons why that duplicate content actually does fine. Okay. However, if you wanted to go and make the content unique, we do have a solution. But before I do that, I want to answer a very, very important question that's on a lot of tips of people's tongues. And if you don't know what I'm talking about here, don't worry. Last month, Google went and did an update. It's called the Google Farmers Update or the Google Panda Update, okay? Now, a lot of different sorts of websites were affected by this, and people, you know, they're affected in many, many ways by this. People are asking, were your sites affected? Great. Were your client sites affected? No. That update came and went, and everything was business as normal. I'm not going to get too deep into the technical details. We're discussing it on our private forums why and why we're safe. But just to let you know, the latest Google update, totally clear, totally no problem. Okay, so I just want to have that. I just want to get that out of this way because a lot of people were actually going and asking about that. Okay, so. People were asking, so if you wanted to go and make your content unique, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take an article from English, and we're going to translate it into Spanish, and we're going to translate it back to English. Now, let me ask you guys here on the call, in the process of taking it from English into Spanish and back to English, what happens? Go ahead and type there. Yeah, come on, guys. You know, we got 1,000 people on this call. Let's go ahead and yep. Okay, I'm getting 2 answers right now. One answer is that it changes the wording around so it's unique, and the other answer is it becomes garbled and mangled. Okay. Well, the answers are both right in some regards. If I went, for example, English to Korean to Hindi to Greek and back to English, yeah, it's going to be totally mangled. It's going to be completely unreadable. However, if I do it in, I think they're called Romanic languages. Please correct me if there's a language professor in here. If you do it between like English, Spanish English, English, French English, English, Italian English, English, German English, well, because these languages are closer in their structure, the computers have gotten pretty darn good at actually going and doing the translations. Okay, so it actually comes back mostly readable. It's obviously not going to be Pulitzer Prize-winning content, but from a quick glance and on a page, it's going to be acceptable. Okay, it's essentially going to go and be acceptable. So what we've essentially done by translating our content, like for in this example, English to German to English, we've taken content and made it completely unique, and we did this in a completely automated fashion. Can everybody here understand the sheer enormity and the power and the potential of that? Yeah. If somebody's like, this is ripe for world domination, Greg, that's absolutely fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and it saves you massive amounts of time, and it gives you a way to create thousands and thousands of pages of unique content in just a matter of a few minutes, okay? But what I want to do right now is I'm going to show you my $1 million trick, okay? Who wants to see my $1 million trick? Anybody? Anybody in the audience wants to see me do my $1 million trick? Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, so you can take this trick and you can apply it to any of your businesses, okay? Selling to people in the English language markets is very, very profitable. However, what I've found is if you go into foreign language markets, you can do just as well as better with the same amount of work because there's less competition, but people are still buying massive amounts of stuff online. So it's an open secret known among my clients that I have a huge network of German language sites. Okay? Now, these are sites that are in German that are making me a lot of money from customers in Germany. Now, the really funny secret is I've never been to Germany and I don't speak German at all. Okay? So how do I do this? How do I make zillions and zillions of dollars from the German customer base? And I don't speak German, and I've never been to Germany, and I don't have any ties to Germany at all. Exactly. I translate the content to German, okay? So what's very, very cool about the Mage, the WP Mage translator, is you can take it and you can actually leave it in a foreign language, okay? And then we can go and set eBay to, you can set, for example, to go monetize via eBay Germany, AdSense Germany. You can monetize via Amazon in Germany, okay, and sell directly to the German market. So what you could do is you can create a very, very powerful network of foreign language sites. I don't even know how many languages we have. This is just a partial list. In any of these foreign languages, just an example, Chinese, Czech, Danish, Dutch, Estonian, French, Greek, Hebrew, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Norwegian, Polish, just some off the Bulgarian, Romanian, yeah, everything. Just off the top of my head. So you can essentially go and use this tool to apply automation and effectively go and dominate foreign language markets. Okay, so for the sake of this demonstration, let's just go ahead and do English, German to English. Okay, so our site's going to be English, German, English. Okay. Now the next to last thing we want to do is we want to select how we're going to monetize. So if you remember earlier, we want to put in our affiliate IDs. So we just tell the WP Mage how many listings we want per affiliate network. So eBay, give me 5. Amazon, give me 5. ClickBank, go ahead and give me 5. And if I wanted like Overstock or Commission Junction, I would just check the boxes. Linkshare, Shiitake. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them out right now for the sake of example. Okay, I think that's all pretty clear, so we can go ahead and move along there. Okay. Now the last thing we want to do is we need keywords, because remember earlier I told you we were going to go do backdating posts and forward-dating posts. Okay. Now you're going to do backdating posts and forward-dating posts. Now, also, how we're going to go and get all these posts and have them on target. Well, it's going to be via keywords, okay? The way that the Mage software works is one keyword equals one post. So, for example, if I wanted to do 1,000 posts, how many keywords would we need? Yeah. You need 1,000 keywords. Okay. So now the main issue is, where are we going to get these 1,000 keywords? Because we don't just want any keywords. We want what's called a buyer keyword. Okay. Now I used this example the other day. The difference between a keyword and a buyer keyword. Tell me, if you were to own, if you were to get traffic for one of these search terms, which would you rather get traffic for? Okay, I guess let's put it this way: on a single visitor basis, one visitor to one visitor, which one of these search terms is going to get you more money? Justin Bieber wallpapers, or Nike Air Force One size 10? Yeah. The Nike Air Force One size 10. And let me tell you why. Because that's the difference between a keyword and a buyer keyword. And anybody who answered Justin Bieber wallpapers, sure, you could say that it gets zillions of searches a day, so you'll find it. But that's not the point. I'm talking about just one visitor to one visitor. Okay. I couldn't think of a better example. But the fact of the matter is somebody searching on the internet for Justin Bieber wallpapers, the odds are is they're not going to buy anything. they don't have a credit card sitting there, and they're not ready to go take their credit card out of their wallet. Even if for some reason they are over 18 years old, they're probably not sitting on the internet looking to buy something. They're sitting on the internet looking to be entertained. Okay, they're what's called an entertainment seeker or an information seeker. Okay, however, the person who goes on the internet searching for Nike Air Force One size 10, well, guess what? What do you think? What do you think that person wants to do in that moment? They want to buy. Okay, they're sitting there with their wallet, and they're taking their credit card out of their wallet right now, and they're getting ready to purchase. Okay, because they know already that they want this. Okay, so the person with the credit card in their hand is infinitely more valuable than the person just seeking to be entertained. So if we go and target the person with the credit card in their hand, it makes our job 1,000 times easier. Because as marketers, we do not want to reinvent the wheel. We do not want to try to sell something to somebody that they're not interested in. What we want to do is find a thirsty crowd and essentially sell them a glass of water. Okay? So now people are asking, well, Greg, how do we get the buyer keywords? Well, obviously, I have a I have a solution for how we get the buyer's keywords, and it's called Word Wizard, and it should be coming up on the screen right now. Okay. Now, what Word Wizard is it's a very, very powerful engine that is going to go and deeply research and grab buyer keywords from across the internet. It's going to go grab keywords that people are wanting to buy right now. So you can essentially go and hyper-target these buyers, okay? Now, it has a lot of complexities and tools and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into that right now because we are limited on time, okay? But what I want to do is I want to show you the wow factor. So I just want to do something just amazing that's going to make you guys go wow. Can I make you guys go wow? Are you ready to go wow? Yeah? Shall we do it? Okay. It's like I was born ready. Okay. So all I did was I opened up Word Wizard. I didn't do anything else. Absolutely nothing else. I opened up Word Wizard and I type in a keyword, dog. Okay? That's all I do. Nothing else. And I simply go and click the button. Wow. Wow. And you guys just see what happened. Okay? Within the space of, let me go ahead and pause that right there. Within the space of a few seconds, what I've essentially done is inserted a seed keyword dog, and the software has went and given me 826 buyer keywords. Okay? Now let me show you why these are buyer keywords. Dog, stroller, jogging. Okay? Now anybody on the internet searching for dog, stroller, jogging, well, guess what? What do they want? What does that person want? They want to buy a dog jogging stroller. I guess there are people out there that put their dogs in strollers and go jogging with them. More power to them. Now, the fact of the matter is what this allows us to do is this allows us to go and laser target long tail keywords. Now, obviously, by creating a page that's promoting dog jogging strollers, you're obviously not going to, quit your day job and, live the life of your dreams just from a little site promoting dog jogging strollers. However, due to the power of Mage and the power of expired domains, what essentially happens is you're able to go and create sites which does thousands of these keywords at once. So you're going to have a page dedicated to dog jogging strollers, a page dedicated to dog water bowls, a a page dedicated to dog agility courses, which is like for dog jumping. Dog arthritis medication, dog litter tray, dog poop bags. Okay, you can become a millionaire selling poop bags for dogs. Now, the fact of the matter is Word Wizard is one and generated these hundreds and hundreds of buyer keywords. So what we're going to go do is we can go and take these buyer keywords, copy them into here. Let's just go ahead and take some of these out here. So we have a little bit less. And guess what, guys? Guess what? There's only one thing left to do. What is it? One person got it. Install. Install. We're finished. This is it. We've just went and created a website. Okay. Now, let me go ahead here and show you what we've done. Just give you a 10-second recap. Okay. We've put in our title, our tagline. We put in our license key. We put in our stats key. We have put in. We went and selected a blog. Okay. We've went and filled in our affiliate IDs. We've backdated to 2009, and we've forward dated to 2012. We want content from Article Base, Article Marketing Network, Yahoo Answers, Flickr, YouTube, and Smart Tagging. But we're leaving off eZine and Yahoo News for right now. Okay. We were translating from English to German to English. We were monetizing with the eBay Partner Network, Amazon Associates, and ClickBank. Yeah. And we have 700 or 800 keywords. So all we do next is we simply go and click Install. And then that's going to bring us to this page. And we're simply going to click Generate Content. Now watch this. Do you guys see what's happening right now? Do you see that little green bar filling up right now? Yeah. In the span of, I think I'm a few seconds ahead of you with the lag, but in the span of, I don't know, 15 seconds, what has essentially happened is we've created a full-fledged website with 785 posts on it that had never existed anywhere on the internet before. Okay? Now, if that's just not amazing, I don't know what is. Is that just fantastic? Okay. So some people are saying, Greg, can you show me what it looks like? You show me what it looks like. Yeah. Do you guys want to see what it looks like? You guys actually want to see the site? Yeah. All right. Well, here you go. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Dog trainings and supplies, rollover rover. And if you want to look at it online, it's online, instantproductsonline.com. Do you guys see this? You're absolutely hypnotized right now with how amazing this is and how you can go and replicate. Remember this site, I took a little bit longer because I went and explained everything. However, this could have been created in 5 minutes. Now, I need you to start imagining in your head, if you can create one of these sites in 5 minutes and it has all this power, just imagine, and how much money it'll make you. Just imagine if you go and spend a few hours, you can go and create a lot of these sites. That's where the power is. Obviously, not one single site is going to go make you rich. However, with the software, you have the power to create dozens of these sites in a day. Okay, having the power to create dozens of these sites in a day, you have the power to effectively scale your income exactly how you want to go do it. Okay. Now people are asking me, what are some of the elements here on the page? Okay. Well, the first thing here is this particular page, just this page. There's a keyword. Okay. This keyword is dog agility jumps. I guess it's like an obstacle course for dogs to teach them how to like jump. Okay. So what's going on this page is there's a keyword that seeded all of this content on this particular page. Here's the tag. So it actually went and tagged it automatically somehow. The next thing that it went and did was it went and pulled a picture. Okay, this picture is from somewhere on the internet. It went and mashed up that picture with this article, which has been translated from English to German to English. Okay. And then scrolling down, you can see there's recent posts, there's tags. There's a video from YouTube on dog agility training. So what we've done is we went and created a hyper-targeted web page on dog agility training. This is just one of hundreds of keywords, okay? And then scrolling down here, this is where we make our money. Somebody comes to there, they're reading the article on dog agility training, which is like dog obstacle courses, I guess. And then there's posts from eBay, okay? So they're like, okay, well, let me go buy some dog training supplies, okay? Very, very fantastic. And then you scroll down a little bit, and then there's something from Amazon, okay? Scrolling down a little bit more, I think we put some ClickBank ads in there. Oh, there they are. Here's some hyper-targeted ClickBank ads, okay? How to train your dog. That's a ClickBank product. These are automatically loaded with your ClickBank ID, okay? Now, if you want to integrate your own products or CPA offers, we have a text leaking plugin, and you can put banner ads, and that's all included in the advanced training as well, how to go and do that as well. And also for advanced owners, advanced users, you can actually get under the hood and change the templates around, put the products at top, modify things, choose different things. So for advanced people, you have full customization. But for the people that are just getting started, it's essentially open the car, put in the key, and turn the key, and go. Okay. So you can go and see here. Here's another one, and you can see, Janny and everybody on this call, it really is an absolutely magnificent thing. You can see how powerful it is in terms of that. And some people are going crazy in the audience right now. It's just magnificent. Okay, so what's happening right now? What I need to go tell you guys is people are going crazy in the audience right now. How they're asking, how am I going to get this? How can I get a copy of the WP Mage? How can I get a copy of the WP Mage software? Okay, and I'm going to go and answer that in just a moment. But what I need to tell you guys is a little bit of history of the software before we go ahead and get to that. Okay, back in November of 2009, it was almost a year and a half ago, I originally released the software to a very detailed focus group. Okay, I had a launch, and I released it to the focus group. And what happened is that we, almost a year and a half ago, I started working with them, bringing them up, taking care of them, and now almost a year and a half later, I have more people that I could even count or name that are making 5 figures monthly using my software. Okay. And then I have other people who are making, they're making $5,000-$6,000 a month. I have people that are making $20,000-$30,000 a month. I think there are a few that have broken $100,000 a month using my software, and that's being with me for the last year and a half. Then I did it again in 2010. I went in on a few private demonstrations just like this. I went and took a limited number of people into focus groups. And what these groups did, what these people did, is they went and put up their Mage sites. They followed my instructions. They did exactly what I'm telling them to do. And we have people, I don't have anybody in the 2010 groups doing in the 6 figures yet monthly, but I do have people doing well into the 5 figures from the 2010 focus groups. Now it is 2011, and we update the software about twice a month, so it's still working, it's still relevant. Google hasn't got us, and I'm willing to go take a few more people into a new focus group to go and give them access to this. Give them access to WPMage. It's actually lifetime access and access to everything on the on the inside. So I guess the question is, and I heard you gruffing there, Janny. What do you think about all this, Janny?
Great, man. No, I think like first of all, like what you've shared so far, that's like amazing stuff. And the first thing that came to my mind is that I'm sure everyone on this call would want to get access to this right now and start using it to literally change their lives. So I mean, I know you said you're going to be releasing it. So the question is, how many are you going to be releasing? And is everyone on this call going to be able to get to access this system?
Well, I mean, I know how many copies I came here to release, okay? And whether everybody on the call is going to be accessed or not, that's up to them. That's whether they have the foresight to know that this is the best thing that's ever come in front of them in their entire life. And this is one of those very, very short windows of opportunity that they need to take advantage of very, very fast. And if they don't, then the opportunity is going to be gone, and they're never going to have the chance again to take advantage of it. So, what I've done is I've went in, done my math, and I've went and allocated. I've went and allocated 25 spots for the people here on the call. Now, let me get a little polling right here. If everything else is in harmony and the planets are in alignment and everything, who here would be interested in joining me as one of my clients to get lifetime access to the software and the training and everything, and get started doing exactly what I do? Who here on the call would be interested in taking that step today? Just go ahead and type yes into the question box. Maybe. Oh, Janny, nobody wants it. What do you mean, Janny? Look at this. Nobody's interested. Everybody's like, no. Oh, I'm just kidding. We just had like 880 people type yes. Okay, it's like the question box is like going crazy, scrolling down. Okay, now I definitely appreciate that. But like I told you, Janny, it is today I've only allocated. I'm only able to go and take 25 people into my group because we do personalized support. We we'll hold your hand if you need to. And if you need advanced training, we'll do advanced training. I have a very highly trained staff. It took me over a year to train them to help people. So really all I could take is 25 people right now.
Man, I mean, I guess that is fair that you're doing, because you want to have a small focus group where you can teach people like individually. But I mean, Carl, man, I'm sure you can give away a bit more than that, right? I mean, there are quite a lot of people in this call, and I would love everyone, like as many people as they can, to get access to this, man. So is there any chance you could give away a little bit more than just 25?
Well, I mean, the fact of the matter, Janny, is like I want to make sure that all the people that come in are well taken care of, and we really, really have our focus on them. So I mean, I'm a nice guy. If you twist my arm, I'll do it. But it just means that I'm going to have to go work extra hard, stay up the extra hours, and make sure, because every customer that comes with me, we make sure that they're given everything that they need. Okay. Some people get it right away, and we just let them loose, and they do what they want. Other people require a little bit more, and we're there for them. So, yeah, sure. I mean, I can extend it. I can extend it to. We can do 35 copies, Janny. So we'll
35 copies. Cool.
So we'll do 10 more, okay? So I mean, if is that okay with everybody? What we're going to go do is 35 copies, and we're going to do it on. I don't really know the best way. I really don't know the best way to determine who gets in and who doesn't. Should we just do it on the first people to buy, get in, and then essentially after that 35 is gone, we'll just shut down the link so it doesn't work anymore?
Okay, that seems fair, yeah.
Okay. And so it's a lifetime membership. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and flash a little link up on the screen, okay? And when I go ahead and put that link up on the screen, what's going to happen is you're going to need to go and you need to get your cards out right now, get ready to pay. you're going to need to go to that page very, very fast. And what's going to happen is the first 35 to take advantage are going to get it. And then after that, we're essentially going to need to close it down. So it is something that you need to go ready. As soon as I put that link up on the screen, you guys do need to go and get it right now. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that link up on the screen. Somebody's asking about what are they asking? Oh, they're asking, Greg, I don't believe you. Can you show me some proof of income? Sure, I'll show you some proof of income. Okay. Let me see here. I think I have a ClickBank account here somewhere. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I have my ClickBank account open. Okay. Okay. This is one of my ClickBank accounts. Okay. It's one of my methods in my streams of monetization. It's obviously not making me rich, but you can see here, today I made a whole $42, but yesterday I made $256, last week $958. And the reasons for the fluctuations is different keywords get different values and such. This month to date, this year to date on this ClickBank account, let me go ahead and just see if that loads up. Let me show you here. See, I've made about it's paid me about $100,000 to date for this month. For this year, for 2011, and the same back in 2010. So, and this is just one of my ClickBank is actually not the main way that I monetize. I monetize mainly through eBay and AdSense and those sort of things. So you can go and you can get an idea there. And there are people who are people are saying, give us a link. Don't worry, I'm going to give you the link in 1 second. I have to get my assistant's getting it ready right now. There's people, you'll see once you get inside and join our private forums, who are using this to make tens and tens of thousands of dollars per month. That they identify themselves as mages. They've quit their jobs, they quit their day jobs, and all they do is use my software for a few hours a day and put up sites, and essentially spend the rest of the day going ahead and doing essentially what they want to do. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this link up right now, or so you guys are going to go and lynch me. Okay, so it's http:// you ready? wpmage.com/Janny. Okay, you guys see that right there? You guys got that? wpmage.com/Janny. And you see what's happening right now, Janny? The entire room has went silent. They are complete. You know why they're silent?
Why?
Because they're all scrambling to be one of the first 35 right now. People are going absolutely crazy right now to go ahead and get in on this right now. And yes, for people who are asking, there is unconditional refund policy, 30-day refund policy, any reason whatsoever. I don't care what your reason is. You want your money back, we give you your money back. As you know, you've been listening to me now for almost over an hour. You know that I love my customers and I take care of my customers. And I want my customers to love me, okay? I want you to be totally committed and totally into what you're doing with me and know that it's the right thing. And if it's not, you're not on the train, I'm totally happy to give you your money back because it takes energy from us as well to keep you as a customer. So that's a very, very important thing that you need to know, that if for whatever reason within 30 days you don't like it, whatever, you need the money back, go ahead and ask. The money's yours. It's not a problem with me. My business model is creating happy long-term customers. That's how I run my business. Okay, so I need you guys to go and totally understand that. Okay, So what's happening right now, let me just go ahead and check my stats right now. It's going to take a few minutes for the first ones to go ahead. And I have some people saying the link's not working. Janny, can you check the link to make sure the link is working? wpmage.com/Janny.
Yeah, for me it works. It just might take a while to load, maybe because there's so many people going to it, I don't know, but yeah, for me it loaded.
Yeah. I think what's happening is everybody's clicking it at once, so it is going a little bit. It is going a little bit slow, and some people are saying they're spelling Janny wrong. Janny, how do you spell your name?
It's Jani, guys, just as you can see on the screen. And if for some reason you can't see the screen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type it in on the chat box, guys, so you can literally just click the link. Okay, so let me just type it in.
Okay, first order just came in. It usually takes a few minutes for these to start coming in. Okay, and then what's going to happen is these are all going to start. They're all going to start flooding in just a few minutes, and once the 35 are gone, then what we're going to go do is we're going to go and do it. People are saying, can we pay with PayPal? There is a PayPal option on there, actually. So it's through to checkout, and you just go through there, you fill out your stuff, and then it'll take you to the option to pay via PayPal, okay? Oh, okay, another order is coming in. They're all starting to go ahead and come in. All right, Mark's in. Okay, fantastic. These notifications are going to start flooding into my inbox very, 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 very shortly, okay? Somebody has a great question. Can you do this with an existing domain? Yeah, you can actually. Like I said, for advanced users, we actually give you the individual plugins, so you can go and add them to any of your existing domains. And so you can actually use the Mage software to go and create sites from scratch, or you can go and actually go and take them to go and do that as well. Okay. Yeah. The PayPal says virtual banker. Yeah, you're on the right page. It is. I am the virtual banker. Okay. Let me go ahead here. People are saying, how can I become a part of this? How do you join? Well, what you need to do is you need to go and be one of the first 35. Orders are about to start pouring in right now. Okay, we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 orders in, 25 to go. And I think who here is still in the who's still in the part of processing the order right now? I think a lot of you guys right now are in the middle of processing the order right now. So they're coming in right now. Yeah. Okay, so there's a few people that are still processing. Some people are trying. Okay, so we have 10 down, and I have about oh wow, a lot more who said that they're still in the process of actually going and processing their orders. So once those are done, I just had 2 more come in. I'm checking the sales right now coming in on my phone, my iPhone right now. People are saying, do I have to use your hosting, or can I use my own hosting? You could do both, actually. You can use use hosting that we recommend, or you can actually use your existing hosting. What's very, very cool is this installs WordPress. So almost any host out there, it'll actually go and work on. I'll say almost. There might be like 1 or 2 that doesn't work, but we can go make adjustments where it works. And you can essentially go and install it on anything you want. You can install unlimited sites for yourself on unlimited hosts. You can even go and I even teach a strategy called pimping, okay? And the strategy called pimping means that I actually give you the plugins, okay? These are the individual plugins. You can go to an existing WordPress blog, and you can go and put thousands and thousands and thousands of posts essentially on the back end. And by doing so, you can go and take the existing authority. So if any of you who have an existing site already that's not making you enough money, you can go and take the Mage plugins, and we call it Pimp It. You know, go put a fur coat and some jewels on it, and then you'll take the site that wasn't making you any money, and suddenly it'll start making you lots and lots and lots of money. Okay, so you need to go understand the sheer power of that. We have 18 copies down now. So, Janet, what's 35 minus 18? So 17 more copies. 17 left. Is that right, guys?
Yeah. 17.
Okay. Yeah, Brian, I can hear you. Okay. Thanks, Brian. Just somebody kept saying, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is this live?" Yeah, Brian Case, I can hear you. Thanks. Okay. Some people are saying that. Let me see here. Thank you, George. George just said congratulations on a fantastic presentation. Thank you very, very much, George. Jennifer's asking, can I go and buy this later? No, you can't necessarily go and buy this later because this is not open to the public. I don't do public sales on this. It's only available for people who purchase on this call. Somebody else is asking, can I get? Some people are asking, can I go ahead and get? There's another link I want you to go see here. This is a very, very special link. I want you to go look at this page right now if you're not already in the process. wpmage.com/Janny/pay. Okay? So go to that link right there. wpmage.com/Janny/pay. What that's going to do is that's going to take you to this page because I want you to go see this here. And that's going to give you another payment option as well if you're having trouble paying, okay? So everybody go ahead and use that right there. That's going to let you go and pay directly through PayPal if for some reason you weren't able to go and use the checkout link, which I just gave you right there. So everybody go ahead and type that in right now, wpmage.com/Janny/pay. Okay? You see that right there? Can you make sure that link works, Jenny?
Yeah, let me check.
I have one of my clients, Steve, on here already, who has a question. As you know, Steve, we're happy to go answer your questions through our support desk. So just go ahead and send it to our support desk or ask it in our forums, and we're happy to go answer it there. Yeah. People are looking.
It works, yeah.
What's up?
No, I said the page works. Yeah, the new link.
Okay, so everybody's doing that. Janny.com. So anybody who is having trouble paying through checkout, go to that page right now, wpmage.com/Janny/pay, and go ahead and click that little secure instant access button that will take you there. So I just want you guys to understand that. That'll let you go. And there are no monthly fees. You invest once and you have lifetime access. I have people that have been members for over a year and a half, and what they're doing is they're getting. We usually do updates once or twice a month as needed. Let me show you something that is going to be very, 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 very cool. You're going to get lifetime access to. Some people are asking about. You're going to get lifetime access to our Mage forums. Okay. By the way, which is you can see right here, 16,000 posts just in one of our forums. Tips and tricks forums, over 2,000 posts. Technical forums, 7,500 posts. The fact of the matter is this is a very, very long-term and established community, meaning people that join us are helping people. They're using it. People are very, very active. You go and join us. We're going to be there to help you, and you can see here just from the amount of posts in our forums and the activity of our forums that you're going to go ahead and be a part of that as well. Okay. Some people are asking about a payment plan. Yeah, if you go to that page, wpmage.com/Janny/pay. What's going to happen is if you scroll to the very, very bottom of that, there's a link there that says 3 payment plans. So if you want to go ahead and take the payment plan there. We'll extend that for 18, 28, 20, 29 copies are sold, Janny. So there's six copies left essentially, and if you want to go ahead and grab the payment plan for one of those remaining 6 copies.
Just six copies left, guys. If you haven't already taken action and done so, I suggest you do so, because it looks like it's going to be closed down pretty soon. So if you have any questions, keep typing them in. I'm going to try and answer as many as we can. But yeah.
Yeah. And people are saying, are there any upsells once you join? No, there's no upsells at all. And people are saying, after I buy, are you going to give me lifetime updates and upgrades? Yeah, you're going to get lifetime updates to WP Mage software. Okay. So for the remaining 6 people, if you do want to go ahead and take advantage of the payment plan, then you can go ahead to wpmage.com/janny/pay, and by doing so, you can essentially go ahead and get the payment plan like that. Okay, and if you want the payment plan, you do have to go and essentially go and use PayPal. Okay, you can't use the payment plan through 2Checkout. It's only through PayPal right there. Okay, it's very, very cool stuff. Let me give you an idea of what you're going to get essentially. Oh, there's one thing I need to tell you guys before that. If you purchased, you should instantly get a welcome email. You should get a welcome email and a license key, okay? If you don't, what you need to do is you need to check your spam box. If you use AOL or like Hotmail or Live or Yahoo or something, it usually goes to like spam boxes on those things. I have no idea why. They have overactive spam imaginations. So if you're using one of those email, or maybe Comcast sometimes, if you're using one of those email providers and you didn't get your welcome email right away, number one, check your spam box. If it's not in your spam box, I need you to go ahead and email me, greg@wpmage.com. And what I'll do is I will go and I'll go ahead and make sure that you get it. I'll do it after I get off the call. Obviously, I'm on the call right now, so I can't reply. That is my personal email address. So don't pass it around or anything. But that's a direct line to me on my computer. If you need technical support, we have a separate support desk which we'll detail in there. But if you're not getting your welcome emails or having troubles purchasing or something or whatever, go ahead and send me an email right there. I think everybody's got it right there. Okay.
Greg, some people are saying that the payment's giving them errors. Do you know why that could be, or?
Well, if they're trying through PayPal, then try it through 2Checkout. That's pretty much all I can. That's pretty much all I can tell you is. I mean, we have 2 different merchants which you can pay through. You can pay through 2Checkout, or you can pay through PayPal. If it's not working through either of them, I mean, it might be something that I have no control over. So, just that's essentially the the best answer I can go and give. But if you're having more trouble, you can go ahead and email me there at greg@wpmage.com, and I can go ahead and there. And again, I need you guys to remember, if you did not get your welcome email, I need you to go email me as well, and I'll make sure that you go and get it as well. I'm just checked again. 3 copies left. Okay, so we have 42 down, and 3 more to go. Let me just show you really, really quickly, and then we're just going to shut it down. That's going to be it. Okay. Let me show you exactly what you're going to get, so you have an idea. You're obviously getting the full WP Mage software that I went and showed you. You're also going to go and get access to the individual plugins so you can pimp and add them to any of your existing sites. So if you have existing sites, you need Content Mage, that very, very cool plugin that creates all the content. Affiliate Mage, the very, very cool plugin that does all of your monetization for you, the way that you make money. And then you get Posting Mage, the plugin that will go and take any WordPress site and add thousands and thousands of posts to it in the matter of minutes. Okay, CP Mage is obviously the WP Mage installer, I think we have about 8 hours of video training and a PDF for every training as well. I'll give you my money traffic video, the pimping your sites video, all my PDF training, how to get approved for the eBay Partner Network, how to pimp your sites, lifetime access to the Mage forums, so you can be there with users, helping users as a part of the community. You can see here some of our users' testimonials. You're going to be getting lifetime access to Domain Mage. Remember that cool tool that I showed you that lets you go buy all of those expired domains. Some people, all they do is they buy these expired domains and they sell them, and they don't even put Mage on them. But just using this Power Domain Mage is worth the investment alone, okay? They're going to get access to Index Mage, instantly get your sites indexed. Keyword Mage, I didn't even demonstrate this. It's an advanced keyword tool with over 90 million, let me repeat that, 90 million lines that we actually go and query and create very, very deep and detailed customized keyword reports. Okay, you're going to get lifetime access to Keyword Mage. We'll install CP Mage and WP Mage for free for you. You don't need to do the installing and the heavy lifting. Affiliate Mage Extreme. Remember how I told you that I make money putting up those German language websites? What we're going to do is we're going to go and I'll give you my report on how I do that and how you can go and make money and clean up in foreign markets. Word Wizard, very, very cool tool that I showed you that generates you buyer keywords. You're essentially getting everything, and to top it off, you're protected by an unconditional money back guarantee, meaning you're going to be completely protected. Meaning, if for any reason it's not your thing, we're totally happy to let you go because we want to be there through there. So I'm going to shut this down in just a minute. Are there any other questions you guys need to ask? Maybe something that I missed, just to make sure everybody's satisfied before we go shut this down. If you asked it earlier, I might have missed it, okay? So go ahead and ask it again, okay? Okay, where is the 3 payment option? Okay, you need to go to wpmage.com/Janny/pay. Okay. Okay, and then what you need to do, this is only for the 3 spots that are left. Just scroll to the very bottom of the page, and then you're going to see the 3 payment option there. Okay. Mark's asking a little bit of technical question. How do you get traffic? You're getting traffic because we're purchasing expired domains. Okay, the expired domains already have backlinks and authority from the search engines, and hence will go and give you instant traffic. The power in the system is we actually have the tool that goes and finds the expired domains that have backlinks that are essentially worth your time. Okay. Gary's saying, do you have any idea on how to go and spend all of the money? Well, I figure if you go make all that money, you know what to do, Gary. You can come visit me here in Thailand or something, okay? Somebody's asking about web hosting account. I answered this earlier, but I'll answer it again. You could use your own web hosting, or I'll recommend some web hosting if you don't really know which web hosting to do. Peter's saying, does this work in Australia? Yeah, this works in Australia. Michael's saying, can I buy this without a credit card? I think you could use an e-check through PayPal. I'm not sure exactly. I think U.S. users for PayPal might have the option for pay it later. I'm not sure. That's between you and PayPal. Whatever options they present you, you can go ahead and use here. Okay. Okay. And for the people that went and purchased, you should have gotten two emails. One is a welcome email giving you a bunch of links, and one is an email essentially with your license key in it. Thank you, Blake, for attending. See if I just missed any questions. I don't want to And any other questions that I missed or I didn't answer, a few were specific to your exact situation. I didn't answer them publicly. So just go ahead and email me right there, greg@wpmage.com, and I'll go and reply as soon as you got there. If you didn't get two emails, I need you to email me, okay? You guys understand that? You need you to email me if you didn't get your emails, okay? greg@wpmage.com, and I'll go in through there, okay? And yes, we will do an install. So, Janny, I think we need to go and cut this off right now. So, is there any other closing words you'd like to say before we shut this down?
I mean, congratulations to everyone who managed to get access to this. I'm glad and happy that you guys took the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' results. If you could maybe once you start seeing results, if you could maybe just send me an email to let me know how well you're doing, so I can kind of share it with everyone else. And yeah, that should be cool. But I mean, Greg, I guess are they all sold out now?
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to shut down the page right now, Jenny. I think because I need to start focusing. I need to reply to the emails. There's always somebody, no matter how much we tweak technology, there's always somebody who doesn't get the welcome email. I have no idea why. We have the best minds on the internet trying to figure out how to get our welcome emails out there, and still there's always somebody who doesn't get it. So I have to go reply to the people who didn't get their welcome emails, because there'll be a few, and I need to make sure they get their welcome emails and make sure they get started. And I need to go and answer the questions that everybody sent to my personal email address right there. And I'm going to go do that right now. So I'm just going to go through them one by one. So if you're waiting for a reply, I'll get to it as soon as I can. I need to just go through essentially everybody and do that. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being on this call. I really appreciate you being here, and just as importantly, I appreciate you, Janny, for inviting me here, for allowing me to go and teach your customers and hopefully give them the opportunity to really improve their internet businesses. Okay?
No, thanks for taking the time out to come on this webinar, man.
All right, guys. So have yourself a good evening, a good morning, a good middle of the night, wherever you are.
All right, guys. See ya.
Okay, bye-bye.